More like this, happening live and direct in Abuja. Make una watch as labor leaders officially state the major reasons for this protest and their demands wey they make from federal government before this protest go fit end. Watch the video, share and make everybody see am, make dem know wetin dey sup for the country. When I watch the video.
But our point is that we must produce here at home because we are the only OPEC country in the whole world that is not producing. And we told them and they agreed. And we signed agreement. That's how the Port Harcourt refinery was awarded for a turnaround maintenance. And we agreed that by the first quarter of 2023, Port Harcourt refinery will work. Is it working now? No. Are they talking about refinery? No. Are they talking about production economy? No. Two, you are aware that they brought the issue of Dangote refinery, that it will be ready by the first quarter of 2023. It was commissioned. Is it producing? No. If we depend solely on importation, two variables are not under our control. One, the exchange rate and the cost of crude oil at the international market, which means it's going to be a vicious cycle that it has been for the past 30 years. It has been a vicious cycle, and it will continue to be a vicious cycle, and it will continue to affect our economy. And therefore, government must come with three plans: immediate, medium, and long-term plan. I've not seen that on the table. It's a fire brigade approach. It's a quick pill that will relieve only pain for now, but the pain will remain with us perpetually. What will address this issue is actually the issue of production. But the elites, not more than 10% of them, don't want production. They want importation because why? They benefit from importation. This is the real issue. And therefore, we must insist, we must continue to insist that our refineries must work. That those elites must tell us when the refineries will work. Because this will address the so-called issue of subsidy, the so-called issue of high price. In fact, at that time, they told us if we are refining, the price will not be more than X naira per liter. That is the last solution that can address this issue. So nobody is talking about that. In fact, we even discussed the issue of power, which was headed by a minister. And we said even the tariff of power can be reduced if we reduce the price of gas to the generating companies. And we agree on that. We recommended what can be done. But here we are today in the same vicious cycle. And Nigerians are suffering. We are suffering. Every worker on fixed wages is feeling the pinch of this impact. I didn't see how the palliative will address this problem because the palliative is only a temporary measure. But the issue of the price increase will be a permanent issue. I'm telling you, once the exchange rate goes up and it continues to go up, the price will increase. Once the price of crude oil at the international market goes up, they will continue to increase. Because these are the two variables. Nobody is telling us about this. And this is what we need to interrogate. We are exporting our jobs and importing poverty. Our economy is not working because we are using the few dollars to import products. And we are giving them a permanent solution, free of charge. Can we not refine? It's not rocket science. No. Refining petroleum products is not rocket science. We have looked at many countries of the world. There are countries like the US that have more than 100 refineries. We have countries with 10 refineries. We have countries with 20 refineries. We have the data. What is then wrong with us? What can't we think out of the box and do what is right to fix this problem? This is where the problem is. And therefore, the so-called palliative cannot even address this issue on a permanent basis. What will address this issue on a permanent basis is for our refineries to work. However they want to do it, they should make the refineries to work. I remember at the last sitting between 2021 and 2022, they said Port Harcourt refinery will be ready by first quarter of 2023. It's not ready. And they said the one of Wari will actually follow. Nothing is being said about that. And then Kaduna refinery will follow. Nothing is being said about that. Because that needs to be on the plan. That needs to be what will address the problem perpetually. But once again, let me insist that no worker have gotten where we are today on the platter of gold. It's only the struggle that can get us to where we desire as a country. And citizens must realize that. All around the world, nowhere do bourgeoisies that form less than 10% continue to give us what we want. It's not possible. And they feast on 90% of Nigerians. Find out how their lifestyle is. Very very bogus. They feast actually on the poor. They feast on the working class. We create the wealth of this country. But yes, few people misappropriate the wealth. And we live in penury. We live in perpetual penury. In many parts of the world, including Africa, price of these products is fixed by government. I was engaging my colleague from Senegal a few weeks ago about the price of cement, because some of the businessmen here also have investment in Senegal. And they said no. When they wanted to behave like the way they behave in Nigeria, Senegalese government told them, no, you cannot fix the price of cement. It's government that will fix the price of cement. We know your profit margin. We know how much you spend to do this business, and therefore government will fix the price. In Zambia, the same thing. Government fix the price. It's about the people. Why exploit the people and allow market forces to continue to feast on the people when we have this product free of charge? It was given to us by God Almighty free of charge. Why should we suffer the consequence of what is happening in other countries? This is the real issue, comrades. It's the real issue. It's not rocket science. It's a straightforward issue. If we produce, it's going to be cheaper. Let me give you the last logic. The last logic is that you produce maize in your farm, and you have to separate the one that your family will eat and the one you are going to sell in the market. But in the case of Nigeria, you sell everything. And you come and be complaining that the price of this thing is high. It's because of subsidy. It's because we are not using our brains, and because Nigerians have been taken for granted for a very long time. This is the real issue. And therefore, the struggle will continue, and we are going to succeed by the grace of God. Solidarity.